Hey, I'm Tyler.
And I'm Katie.
You're listening to Not-Stalgia. It's the neurotic podcast that's spelled with a Z instead of an S.
Oh boy.
Not-Stalgia.
Here we are.
Kate, before we get into it today, I have a voicemail to play you.
A voicemail?
Mm-hmm.
Who left us a voicemail?
Hey there, Not-Stalgia. First time caller, long time listener. Supposed to say that in the reverse order, aren't you? I just moved into my new apartment, our new apartment that we purchased, and we're very excited to have you over sometime. We have a futon this time, and your Not-Stalgia, Jack, and Zoolander episodes have been getting me through today. And I just wanted to let you know that the quote that you open up the Zoolander episode with, the audio quote that you put before you jump into the movie, is one of my top 10 movie quotes of all time, and definitely my favorite Zoolander quote that I say all the time, which is, just because we have stunning abs, just because we have chiseled abs and stunning features doesn't mean that we too can't not die in a freak gasoline fight accident.
I love that voicemail so much. It made me so happy.
First time caller. Michael's been on this show before.
Michael has been on this show.
I think
more
than once. Seinfeld episode, the SpongeBob episode,
Yep.
those titans of industry. So, Kate, just further proof that for men of a certain age, Zoolander,
It's definitive.
It's an all-timer.
It's really zeitgeisty.
So thanks, Michael. Looking forward to your futon. But, Kate, today we're not here to talk about Zoolander. We're here to talk about Antz.
Like the,
Have you ever,
the bug?
No, the movie about the bugs. Have you ever seen Antz
With a Z.
with a Z?
These ants are tan, and the ants in A Bug's Life are blue.
Yes. Well, who looks more like a real ant?
I am trying to remember if I've ever seen ants, and I'm like, have I seen a tan ant movie? Because I've definitely seen a blue ant movie. I think I might have, but I feel like they bleed together in my mind, A Bug's Life and Ants. And they shouldn't, because one of them is by a pedophile, and one of them is
By what's his
John
name?
Lasseter?
John Lasseter. So,
who's also kind of a
like,
creep.
if you have to rank their badness, like one's definitely criminal, one's maybe criminal.
Both bad guys, but yeah, like one of them should not have been allowed to make a kid's movie.
Why can't a good guy make an ant movie? Why are all the ant movies made by questionable characters?
All right, so here's what I think I know about ants. And I think that I might be mixing it up with A Bug's Life.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know anything about ants?
They're tan.
Is it these ants are tan? Is it like a retelling of The Ant and the Grasshopper, or is that A Bug's Life?
What's the ant and the grasshopper?
Actually, The Ant and the Grasshopper is a really good metaphor for our marriage.
Okay.
So the ant and the grasshopper are hanging out, and the ant is like, man, I gotta get all this work done. I gotta store my food. I gotta work on my little ant hill. I got a lot to do. And the grasshopper's just like, take it sleazy, babe. The grasshopper's like, I'm not too worried
Are
about
you the
it.
grasshopper in the metaphor?
Which insect do you think I am, bud?
When it comes to real life and most life, I guess you're the ant. When it comes
Yes.
to editing the podcast, I'm the ant.
Yes, because that ant has ADHD and hyper focuses on the thing that they're most interested in. Anyway, yeah, the ant works really hard all year and like stores up its food. And then the grasshopper is like sad when it gets to winter time. And he's like, oh, I didn't store up enough food.
That's A Bug's Life. However,
Oh, okay.
because the evil villain in A Bug's Life is a grasshopper named Hopper.
Played by Dennis Hopper?
I can't remember. I think he's played by real life villain Kevin Spacey.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is going to be a whole series, guys. This is going to be a whole
problematic
thing.
nature
Ants
of both of
versus
the
A
ant
Bug's
movies.
Life.
I don't remember the plot of Ants at all, so
Right.
it probably also is. Wouldn't you assume that it also has a little bit of that
Are
in it?
there neuroses in it?
I mean, Woody Allen's in it, so
Are
yeah.
these ants neurotic?
We're gonna find out.
I guess an ant is kind of the most neurotic
insect.
if you were to think about it.
I mean, what about a dragonfly?
A dragonfly?
Mosquito?
They're cool. Mosquitoes are mean, but not neurotic.
Yeah, I think you're right. Well, I don't remember anything about this movie other than that I found it off-putting.
And they're tan.
And that I do remember them being tan. I really don't remember a thing about it. I feel like I remember a big foot stepping on them or about to step on them. Maybe there's gum on it. Maybe that was just the trailer. Kate, I don't know. We're going to dive in, though. We're going to watch Ants this week. We're going to watch A Bug's Life next week. We're going to compare the Ant movies.
I'm so excited for A Bug's Life.
So wait till you hear about this boy fight between a bunch of grown men studio executives.
Yay.
That's the real story about Ants and A Bug's Life.
Okay.
So Antz, with a Z, Premiered in theaters October 2nd, 1998. It's co-directed by Eric Darnell and Tim Johnson. It's written by Todd Alcott, Chris Weitz, and Paul Weitz. The Weitz brothers also wrote American Pie 1 year later.
Huh.
This is not really a kid's movie.
The Antz?
It's not R-rated or anything, but yeah, Antz isn't necessarily a kid's movie the way that A Bug's Life is. Here's some of the cast members of Antz. Woody Allen.
Ugh.
Sharon Stone.
Great.
You don't really have an opinion on Sharon Stone, do you?
Basic Instinct? Hell yeah.
Basic Instinct.
Oh, wow.
Sylvester Stallone.
Ugh.
Gene Hackman.
He's dead, so I won't speak ill of him.
Jennifer Lopez. Christopher Walken. Danny Glover. Anne Bancroft. Dan Aykroyd.
What?
Dan Aykroyd and Jane Curtin. Those are some of the cast members of Antz.
What's happening?
A big cast. Just like A Bug's Life also has a similar,
That's true.
Similar
Ensemble.
cast, as we'll get to. This is the first movie released by the studio DreamWorks, which was founded in 1994 by the team of Steven Spielberg, Jeffrey Katzenberg, and Brian Geffen. We talked extensively about the history of DreamWorks in our Shrek episode.
Okay. Yep.
But they're starting a new studio. And Katzenberg, prior to this, was a high-level executive at Disney, and he left on bad terms. He didn't get the promotion he wanted, so he stormed out and made his own studio. So right away, when DreamWorks gets founded, it acquires PDI, which is a company that stands for Pacific Data Images. They're like a computer animation company similar to Pixar. They're like essentially a rival to Pixar. So the idea is that DreamWorks is going to go get their own Pixar because Disney has Pixar. So they want to make they want to make 2D animated movies like Disney, and they want to make 3D animated movies like Pixar. And their actual first film was supposed to be the 2D movie, The Prince of Egypt. Have you ever seen that? I think I saw that in theaters.
I think I saw it once at my grandma's.
Mm-hmm.
It's about Moses.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's in a basket. That's all I remember. I might have only watched the first few minutes. The Prince of Egypt was scheduled to come out in November 1998. And then Disney and Pixar decided to schedule the release of Pixar's new movie, A Bug's Life, for the same weekend as The Prince of Egypt, as like an FU to Jeffrey Katzenberg.
And they were like, A Bug's Life is 3D. And you watch movies about men all day. But have you ever seen a movie about a bug?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Katzenberg was irate about this. He was really upset.
Yeah, I think he might have an anger problem.
Definitely.
It seems like a thread that runs through his whole life. Jeffrey, if you're listening, go to therapy.
And Disney definitely did do that on purpose to get back at him, but whatever. He overreacts and he decides, he's like, oh, you know what we need to do? We need to speed up production of what was going to be our second movie, Antz, and get it out before A Bug's Life. Originally, Antz was going to come out after A Bug's Life. So he goes into overdrive. But complicating this story is that Antz is obviously already a slight against Disney and Pixar. And here's what happened. Katzenberg used to, after he quit Disney, he used to still go hang out with the Pixar people. He was friendly with them.
Okay.
Pixar was not owned by Disney at the time. It's complicated. Disney eventually acquired them, but they were just helping. They were financing the movies in exchange for the ability to distribute them theatrically. Don't need to know all that, but he was on better terms with the Pixar people because they really had not as much skin in the game as Disney did.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he would go chat with them after he quit. And then, he's having lunch with them. He's like, oh, what are you guys working on? Having friendly banter, but he was doing corporate espionage.
Yeah, that was corporate espionage.
And they were like, oh, we're making this movie about ants. And he's like, okay. And he runs back to his company and he's like, we need to make a 3D movie about ants right now. And then when the thing with The Prince of Egypt and A Bug's Life happened, then he allegedly offered huge bonuses to the animators to work them to death to get it done in time to be first. And he did. Antz came out first, even though it was derivative of A Bug's Life.
But I'm going to tell you, when you think of 3D animated bug movies, what do you think of first?
Yeah. There's definitely a quality difference here. So now you have all these...
We're going to talk about this next week, but we both had A Bug's Life merch. None of us had Antz merch.
Good point. You're right. I didn't have an Antz kimono. You'll find out what that means next week, listeners. So that's true. I'm not even joking. My kimono's real. So now you have all these high-powered executives. Steve Jobs at Pixar, Jeffrey Katzenberg at DreamWorks, etc. And they're just having beef about computer animated.
I love when
movies.
boys fight.
The biggest difference between the movies is that A Bug's Life is a kid's film, while Antz is full of adult themes and references. It's edgier. Of the two, it's the edgier 1998 computer animated ant movie.
I don't like that.
Just remember, though, that DreamWorks makes Shrek later. So, think about the humor in Shrek. It's edgy. That the whole not the whole point, but a whole strategy by DreamWorks is it's remember Sega and Nintendo?
Yes.
Sega! Right? It's the edgier thing. So you're you were a baby when you liked Pixar.
Really
now you
edgy?
can be a man while you or an edgy teenager while you like ants.
You know what's really edgy?
What?
Hiring a pedophile to write your ant child movie.
He didn't write it. He stars in it.
He stars in it?
Yeah, remember
Who
the
wrote
writers
it?
were the American Pie guys?
All right, I forgot. You know what's really edgy?
Yes.
Hiring a pedophile to star in a computer animated movie that's like sort of aimed at children. That's a bad idea.
Do you think he wanted to make a movie that his child bride could watch?
Oh my God.
Here's my question. When did that all happen? I gotta find out.
Google it.
Was it a known fact or
Were you
not?
doing journalism? Do journalism.
Ronan Farrow, isn't he related to Woody Allen? Weird. Ew, in 1992.
Yeah, known pedophile.
And they got
known
married
pedophile.
in 1997. So they were already married when this came out. Like, look, I'm not excusing anyone. Maybe they were working on it when they got married, but
it's still gross.
If they announced it in 1992, it was known. I mean, maybe to your point, maybe they're trying to make Disney look like goody two shoes. Maybe that's why they hired Woody.
Oh,
okay,
God.
actually, just think, spitballing here. They probably hired him because they wanted it to be controversial. I would suspect if you go look at articles from the time, if Woody Allen and his child bride were a known quantity, it's getting them publicity for this movie. I think the question, why would you make a children's film with him in it? Honestly, it was probably a Jeffrey Katzenberg trick to get people to talk about the movie.
I don't like this Jeffrey Katzenberg. Go to therapy, guy.
I had Antz on VHS. God knows why.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
I don't understand who bought it or why. I mean, there's got to be a segment of people who bought it by accident, thinking it was a Bug's
They were
Life,
like,
right?
oh, the movie
My
with ants.
grandson will love the Ant movie. I watched it exactly once and never rewatched it. And I think, I was probably too young to get the jokes, but also I just know it looked weirder than a Bug's Life in a way I couldn't articulate.
Yeah, Bug's Life looks like round and soft.
Yeah. Wait till you see these ants.
Are they off-putting?
I think you're going to feel that way, yeah. I think I'm going to like it more now than I did then. But it's like I couldn't even articulate it. I just knew it was off. So I'm excited to watch this now, even though Woody Allen is a proven predator. Have you seen any Woody Allen movies?
No.
I've only seen Zelig, and I think that makes me the only person on earth who's only seen one Woody Allen movie, and it's Zelig. He like transforms into people. I watched it in my college viewing room. I used to watch movies in there all the time. I was really cool. Wait a minute. Nope. Midnight in Paris. It's a Woody Allen movie.
Yeah, you're right.
And unfortunately, it's kind of good.
Ugh,
and we saw it together. Shortly after, there was one where Emma Stone was like a scam medium, like ectoplasm, like in the 1900s. We saw that. We saw it at our independent movie theater. But like, you've never seen Annie Hall, right?
No,
me neither. It's supposed to be good, but it's like hard to. Anyway, we don't need to talk about this. All right, let's watch Antz. Antz. Zelig. I think he does blackface in Zelig.
Oh my God.
And my job, don't get me started on, because it really annoys me. I was not cut out to be a worker. I'll tell you right now. I feel physically inadequate. My whole life, I've never been able to lift more than 10 times my own body weight. And when you get down to it, handling dirt is not my idea of a rewarding career. It's this whole gung-ho superorganism thing that I can't get. I try, but I don't get it. I mean, what is it? I'm supposed to do everything for the colony, and what about my needs? What about me? I mean, I gotta believe there's some place out there that's better than this. Otherwise, I would just curl up in a larval position and weep.
Do you have any comments about the look of the ants?
I don't like them. The description is a neurotic ant tries to deal with his totalitarian society, though.
What if you like it?
I'm scared.
You're scared you're going to like it?
John Mahoney, we like.
Who's that?
The dad on Frasier.
Oh.
Not this ant in therapy. This is not a kid's movie. It's not. But Woody Allen still should not be in it. Couldn't they just get someone doing a Woody Allen impression? No, these ants don't have time to go to therapy.
It should be working. Conquer idleness. It's like some Ayn Rand stuff
Kinda,
going on.
Yeah, like Ayn Rand or like very like Soviet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is it Ayn or Anne? I never know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't give her much attention. All right, so here we are. We're just showing the ants doing their ant things. They're trying to build a mega tunnel. They don't have any free time. They don't have any fun. Why are these ants flirting? I don't like it. Is that the Jennifer Lopez ant? Why is the Jennifer Lopez ant here?
They're just so ugly. The designs are just so off-putting.
I do not like it. They look kind of like corpse-like. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like their features are very exaggerated and weird. I've definitely never seen this.
You'd remember. Did Woody Allen's ant just cause the deaths of like thousands of other ants?
Yes. Is there like a genocide, like eugenics situation going on? This is not a kid's movie. Sunyi could not have watched this. We've got like a coup situation. I hate their little ant heads. I hate everything about the character design of this.
Faces.
Gross.
There's just like a lot of political
intrigue.
Yeah.
Those ant larvae are also disgusting. Ugh.
Talking about how you have to drink from the aphid anus.
Also, they're at like a weird ant bar, like a company town bar where you have to like spend your script. This is so weird, dude. This is one of the weirdest movies you've made me watch in a while.
Just like the strange collection of celebrity voices mixed in with the very bizarre animation. The fact that it's like, if you fell asleep watching A Bug's Life and had a nightmare about it, this is what it would look like.
It's just like, there's just too many themes right now. There's too many themes, too much Woody Allen, right? All right, now there's like a PTSD joke. It's a fun little detail that all the ants dance the same.
Yeah, it's basically a line dance.
But it's like a very extended dance sequence. And their little bodies are so weird.
It's just so strange to look at. I know we're saying it a lot.
I cannot overstate how weird it is. And it's like the animation is not, like, I guess it's good for 1998.
It's very
but
good.
It's very like herky and jerky and weird.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Just strange. Yeah, you cannot try to hold this to a modern standard.
No.
There were barely any other 3D animated movies at this time.
So you saw this and you were like, even though the ants are scary, I know that this is good.
Well, it just looks unlike anything you've ever seen, hardly, you know?
It's kind of like if a bunch of little ETs were on an ant body.
He especially really,
Yeah.
our Woody Allen guy, looks a lot like E.T.
I think you would love to sleep in one of these little ant capsules, wouldn't you?
Looks pretty cozy.
I think you would enjoy this. All right, so the Woody Allen ant is impersonating a soldier ant,
Yeah,
but
the
now they all have
Sylvester
to go
Stallone
into
ant.
battle. Okay.
He accidentally got sent to war.
Oh God, I don't like those ant feet.
Big close up.
No.
I was going to say you've been so quiet. Is it because you're in stunned silence?
I don't like it that much. I'm scared. There's like a bunch of Vietnam helicopter flying ants. This is a lot. All right, you did just genuinely laugh.
That's good.
Oh my God.
Wow.
The ants are here to fight the termites, and the termites are horrifying.
So
I thought the
scary.
ants were scary. The termites are 20 times scarier. Oh my God. All right, this is like gratuitously violent. The
don't
ants are
forget
getting sprayed with acid.
They spew acid.
This is literally insane, Tyler.
How's Woody Allen going to have some antics that get him through this?
I don't like that these two horny ants are like looking each other up and down. I don't like it. I have questions. Why would anyone purchase this movie on VHS? Who in your life bought this for you?
It had to have been my mom, and she genuinely must have been confused.
Probably.
We'll ask. She will have no memory of this.
I love your mom, but her weakness is the checkout aisle DVD selection. She will add something to her cart. Here's the Woody Allen ant confronting the horrors of war. What the
Look, there's just corpses everywhere. You just laughed.
I did.
You just laughed.
All right, it's really up though. The Danny Glover ant is just a head, and he's like, "Hey, be honest." His whole body is missing. He's like, "Am I hurt bad?" We just watched this ant die.
Huh.
Why's the ant got teeth?
Also, just the sort of like, I don't know, irony of this corporately made movie.
Right.
Its whole message is like, think for yourself. Don't be a worker ant.
Meanwhile, we got, what's the guy's name? Jeffrey
Katzenberg.
Meanwhile, we got Jeffrey Katzenberg upping the animators' rations to make them work in their little ant hill to make this movie. All right, so the ant general designed this to just be like a complete slaughter, just kill everyone.
He was trying to get
loyal
rid of
to the queen.
The loyalists.
The Woody Allen ant is the only ant who survived the battle because he was trapped under some debris.
Welcome home, troop.
The tone of this movie is so strange, right? Or is it just me?
Nah, it's pretty weird.
The tan ant movie.
Ants.
Now the Woody Allen ant is taking the princess hostage. This is such a strange...
They're like grappling with each other and slapping each other.
This is too much. I went on the trash chute. Oh, Tyler.
Finally, someone reacts to him like he's really Woody Allen. She goes, "What are you doing, you creep?"
Oh my God. We just watched an ant get vaporized with a magnifying glass. Like, just absolutely destroyed. Just vaporized to
Turned
cinders.
to dust, yeah.
What the am I watching? I don't like watching the ant climb things either.
I don't think you like watching this ant do anything.
Ew.
Now he's talking about his erotic fantasies.
I don't like this ant movie. Ugh. This is just a Woody Allen movie with bugs. I don't like it. I don't like it.
That's
I don't want
exactly
it like that.
how it was advertised. Now you're thinking like Jeffrey Katzenberg.
I don't want to think like him. I don't like him.
I understand that he's behind some of the most successful movies ever, but like every story that ever gets into like a documentary about him is always negative. It's like he's the one who was trying to get them to cut, what's the song? Little Mermaid, the slow song, her I Want song.
Oh, Part of Your World?
Part of Your World.
Oh, what a villain move.
He tried to get Part of Your World cut out of Little Mermaid because kids were like shifting in their seats during a test screening. It's like one of the most important parts of the movie. He tried to make Steve Martin be Goofy in a Goofy movie, and then he tried to make the guy who plays Goofy just do it in a normal voice, and then he made Antz. Oh, is the movie called Antz with a Z because the main character's name is Z?
I don't know, and I don't care. Everything in this movie is disgusting looking.
Yeah, what kind of bug is that?
It's a praying mantis. How many bugs can you name?
Bill, Steve.
How many types of bugs do you know?
I was just going to say this, but then I realized how much you'll make fun of me. When I was a kid, I had a CD-ROM for my computer called Multimedia Bugs. It was all information about bugs. And yes, I understand that you could simply go outside and look at bugs.
You could just go and look at bugs. You did not have to click on them with your mouse.
Multimedia bugs.
Oh, Tyler. Did you ever see a bug outside?
Yeah.
How many?
Many. I remember my mom pouring boiling water on ants a lot when they would get in our house. She would fill a pitcher with hot boiling water and boil them alive.
Oh my God.
Does that work?
Do you have a favorite bug?
I don't really love bugs.
You don't have a favorite kind of bug?
Do you?
Come on, there's like a couple real easy ones.
Like what?
Like a
ladybug?
butterfly?
Oh.
Ladybug?
Fire ant, my favorite. Do you have a favorite bug?
I think damselflies are pretty cool. They're like dragonflies, but they're real dainty. You know? You don't have a favorite bug, even though you used multimedia bugs all the time?
Multimedia bugs. I didn't use it all that time. Maybe like a maggot.
Oh, I like caterpillars too. I think caterpillars are
actually
metal
kind
as
of they're cool.
like those woolly fuzzy ones too, the woolly bear ones. They're really cute.
I like a bumblebee now and then.
Oh yeah.
Nice friendly bumblebee. You're missing? Look, they've realized there can be class mobility.
Oh, I missed that part.
Their whole system's collapsing. So something that I'm experiencing that I'm going to ask you, but I think I can assume the answer is no, is that this early 3D animation, I was really excited about it. And I don't think it was just me. I think anybody around at this time, even older than us, we were kids. The idea that this new medium now exists, there's just a certain, even though it looks janky, obviously now, there's just a certain quality to it that like the idea of this in 1998 was so cool. I'm getting a little bit of that. I'm reaching back and remembering how that felt. Are you feeling that?
No.
Like I used to get so excited when one of the previews on a movie would be for another 3D movie. Shrek and Monsters, Inc. I vividly remember the previews and I watched those previews a lot.
Oh, like a lot.
Because I was like
funny.
excited every time one of these would come out because it was just so new. That's all.
The princess ant is like confronting the fact that she's going to have to give birth every 10 seconds for the rest of her life, Oh, the ants are freaking. Okay, so the worker ants are freaking out. They're ripping down all the weird propaganda posters that are on leaves about how great it is to work.
I think your opinion on this movie is about to shift.
Maybe. I don't know.
Especially because Woody Allen's not in these parts. This is all what's going on back at the is it a hive? A hill?
The hill, ant hill. Or like a katydid, like a leaf bug type situation.
That's one of your favorites? It's because your name's in it? A
No.
katydid?
You ever touch one? They're cool.
I don't think I have. I was not encouraged to touch bugs as a child.
Oh, what about a cicada?
I mean, they're cool, but a little noisy. I like hearing them in the distance.
Yeah, you liked seeing them on your computer screen, on the multimedia bug
click,
screen.
click.
What about a cicada in its ground form? I think that's cool. I like watching them hatch. Don't you?
Fun to look at. Oh, a lightning bug. Come on.
Oh, classic.
Come on.
Yeah.
Wow. Unfortunately, too real. He got them to calm down. He's like, if you stop rioting, I'll give you 1 day off. Not like 1 day off a week. You'll get 1 day off. It worked.
Yeah, too real.
I think 1998 might have been the peak of civilization on Earth, actually.
Here's a Pepsi product.
A very prominently displayed Pepsi. Wow, I could really go for a Pepsi all of a sudden. I don't know why.
You think? What about Jell-O? You ever taken Jell-O to a picnic? I don't think that the ants have teeth. I just keep saying it, but like their little ant teeth are horrible.
Well, I guess if they didn't give them teeth.
They would just have a gaping ant maw.
Yeah. Ugh. It is absolutely
disturbing.
Uncanny valley to the max. Like we have to make them look human-ish with the mouths, but they're so weird. I know we've said it over and over.
They're wasps. All right, that was dumb,
joke.
but I liked it. All right, so these waspy wasps. All right, that's kind of funny. I concede.
So my favorite moments ever doing this podcast with you are when you have to.
I have to concede.
Yeah, against your wishes, concede that something's funny.
I don't want this to be funny. I'm really off-put by this movie, but the waspy wasps is kind of a funny bit.
It's pretty ingenious. People die. Like characters in this movie are murdered. And oh, look, there's the shoe with the gum. I knew it. I knew I've seen this.
They're at an astounding rate.
Yeah, the
like,
deaths.
Truly.
Well, like it's good because in A Bug's Life, you know no one's going to die. We just watched that wasp lady die. So now that the princess is stuck to his shoe, like she really could die.
There's stakes.
Yeah.
You're right. They can't get human movements down though.
It's cool, the scale though. They like look like Godzilla monsters. So yeah, it's not super realistic, but the sort of slow motion giganticness of it is pretty cool. This whole sequence is kind of amazing. He's on the shoes.
The scale on the legs is real weird, right? They're beating and torturing the Woody Allen aunt's friend. It's really up. Now they have his girlfriend hostage. Did they just say tight ass?
Who is this movie for?
I have no idea. You watched this once when you were 7 and you got scared.
And I was like, what's happening? I made it to that picnic scene, so it's not like I turned it off right away.
We were just like, look, aunt. Just don't like their little like thoraxes.
As much as I find most of this movie very strange looking, I have been enjoying all of them outside in the real world stuff. Like a huge penny. I think that looks pretty cool, not gonna lie.
There's like a cover of I Can See Clearly that no one asked for. They're riding a worm. This is a weird movie, man.
I love this. This is the best part so far. What are they on? A Cheeto?
And all it took was this princess spending one day out in the wide world to fall in love with the Woody Allen aunt. Mm-hmm. Okay. I guess they had chemistry at the weird...
At the bar?
Worker bar.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch these ants kiss. Like, I just simply do not.
I do like this fly, though. I love the way he looks. He's eating a little piece of poop. Here's the thing. I can understand Woody Allen ant being annoyed at being like not wanting to be a worker ant in, having his own individual identity. But now he's complaining about having to contribute one time to like put a log in the fire. It's like, oh, manual labor. It's like you have to put a log on the fire.
What is the target demographic for ants?
It's an enigma, Kate. I mean, if you're serious about your question and you're not just making a pithy remark, which is rare on this show, I think the point is 3D animation was so new. What DreamWorks is trying to do is see if you could just make like a sort of not fully adult comedy, but more adult type movie.
Let's see what Common Sense Media has to say about it. 12 plus.
Yeah, I think they just hadn't perfected whatever they were trying to do. Like Shrek, they nail it.
Yeah.
A 10-year-old can watch Shrek and adore it and feel a little more grown up. This is too grown up. Like you won't get it. I know I'm overthinking it, but I just don't believe that this Woody Allen character would go back to save her.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Like I think he would just stay.
I think he would just move on to a larva.
Damn, I think he would just stay in the trash puddle. He's done nothing up till this point to show that he is
endear us
like
to
courageous.
Him.
Yeah. I think we're gonna find Flick much more endearing.
He's so cute. He wears a little leaf for a hat. Oh, these
Here's
ants are going to kiss.
Ant kiss.
Oh, barf. What do you think it would be like to kiss an ant?
Like a real ant
like
or one of
big
these
ant.
ants?
Both.
With these teeth?
I think it'd be like kissing like a dry piece of wood. Don't you?
Piece of driftwood.
Yeah, but like very smooth, weird wood. All right, so now there's like 10 minutes left. The intrigue plot has been revealed.
The coup d'etat.
I don't know. The tone is so weird. It looks ugly.
It is one of the ugliest movies. It's certainly one of the ugliest animated movies. Like, I'm sure Pixar, when they were working on it, they're like, okay, we could make them like ant colored. And then they tested it and they were probably like, that's disgusting.
Gross,
no one will
yeah.
like this. Let's make them blue and purple. Also, I wonder if anyone out there saw these movies as kids and then like felt really bad about killing bugs. It really humanizes them, Like, I'm sure the message of this movie is like, don't be an automaton. Like, I don't know, don't be led down the wrong path by society. Think for yourself. But I feel like it's just as easy to like do it on the other side of things and be like, don't wear a mask during COVID. Think for yourself,
right? Like, there's no need to vaccinate your kids.
Yeah. Like,
we can all have raw milk.
Like, maybe in 1998, to me, the message of this movie feels different. Like,
Yeah.
you could just so easily flip the script on
Yes,
this.
yeah. Don't listen to the mainstream media.
Yes, do your own research, And like, yeah, everyone shouldn't have to be a drone, but also like
you live in a society.
yeah, you have to follow some societal norms.
Does anyone want to really live in Insectopia? No. There's a happy medium somewhere.
I mean, I guess there's layers of commentary in here. It's not all bad, but Insectopia is literally a garbage area.
I mean, ants do this, so
Make a big ladder.
yeah, ants will do all kinds of weird stuff like this. They'll like build themselves into a ladder. They'll like hang down from stuff,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank God those ants just hugged and didn't kiss.
I want to see them kiss again. Now we're going to find out if the ant army will follow illegal orders or not. Very interesting that the bad guy is like, we only need soldiers. We don't need engineers. What's his plan for their
No
new
infrastructure,
society?
only war? All right, the message that like through collective action we can defeat fascism is okay. They've said hell like twice. And ass.
It's like The Simpsons, though. The Simpsons was, at the peak of its popularity here.
I just don't understand this animated bug movie. Now the Christopher Walken ant has had a change of heart. This is confusing.
The
I don't know any
sniveling
of
right-hand man.
I don't know any of their names. Like, I just call them their actor and then ant at the end.
I do like the physics of the ants. It's like, okay, now they're going to pull up the whole
Ants are
wobbling
really strong.
ladder. It's just fun to look at, When they're zoomed out, I like looking at them. When they're up close, I don't need to see them. Their little teeth,
I don't want to think about them.
their little chattering teeth.
I just can't stomach the ants giving each other mouth to mouth. I don't want it. I don't like it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God. Now the ants are kissing.
Again.
No.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Now those ants are kissing?
I don't like any of these ants. I don't want to look at them anymore.
All the pairings of the actors are really weird, too, though.
Right.
It's like Sylvester Stallone and Jennifer Lopez, Sharon Stone and Woody Allen. It's just so bizarre.
Twin Towers.
Get it? They're in Central Park, Kate.
Hee hee.
Because Woody Allen's in New York.
Excuse me. How do you get in?
Yes, well, I'm afraid this is a private function.
Who are your friends, dear?
Crawling insects, oopsie.
Oh, the poor dears. Good morning. Huh?
Darling, really? Greeting every insect that emerges out of the grass?
Pardon me. I guess you don't recognize me. I've been traveling, and I'm all schlumpy. I'm Princess Bala.
Oh, it's even worse. They're Eurotrash.
I hope these people all got very rich from their bonuses, or I hope that he actually paid the
I don't
bonuses.
think he paid them. I don't think he paid them. I don't think Jeffrey Katzenberg did that. Okay, so here we are.
What'd you think?
The tone on this is so odd. And I think it's because in my head, an animated bug movie should be like A Bug's Life. It should be like fun and silly a little bit. And there's like stakes, but like the stakes aren't super high. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's going to live.
Not in the scary scene with Hopper flying around. There is
yeah,
a
but
pretty
you know what I mean? Like,
frightening. But yes,
like-
I know what you mean. It's lighthearted.
The tone really did not hit for me. I was like, what is this? What are they trying to accomplish? They have like a bunch of Vietnam scenes. There's like confusing love interests. There's a lot of kissing, and insects just shouldn't kiss. Like, I just don't think they should.
Yeah. And it'd be fine for it to be very bizarre like that and edgy if it didn't exist. It only exists in opposition to
Yes.
and to be compared to A Bug's Life. So
Yes.
it's a heavy lift to do all, like, they know they are going head to head. But it was only Pixar's, we're going to talk more about this next week, it's Pixar's second ever movie. So they're coming in here and they're swooping in.
Yeah.
Like, before Pixar even gets their follow-up to Toy Story out, we're going to get ours out. And maybe, I bet they were thinking they could change the trajectory of 3D animated films. And again, Shrek, everything this movie sets out to do, Shrek does way
Yes,
better.
absolutely.
They, like, figured it out.
They're trying to also tackle like a lot of themes here.
Yeah.
There's too many themes,
Yeah.
and they don't execute the theme well.
Because, like, again, I can get on board with the idea of Woody Allen's, like, not Woody Allen. I can't get on board with Woody Allen.
You cannot get on board with
but
Woody
I can get
Allen.
on board with Z being like, I'm an individual. I really bristle against the totalitarian, whatever, hive mind. But, like, his conclusion to it is basically that he gets to direct the hive mind.
Yes.
Because he's, like, doing the same thing just for a better goal. And he's like, okay, we all need to work together to climb out of here. Like, now is he just the foreman? I don't really know. Like, what does he get to do? How does he contribute? They didn't really talk about it. He's married to the queen now. So is he contributing to society now? We don't know. Probably not. I don't know.
I need to go rest somewhere.
I didn't hate it, though, because I like weird stuff.
Yes, you
more
like
than
weird
do,
stuff.
I think.
I wanted to hate this because I feel mad at Woody Allen.
Yes.
I didn't love it. It was confusing.
It's just really out there. I appreciate the swing.
It's a big swing. Big swing.
And I really can't stress enough. Anytime you see like a big can of Pepsi or a big foot, that rules. It looks awesome. I think it just is great. 1998 though, Kate, I mean, what a time to be alive.
It didn't get much better for us.
I want to go back. I want to go back and see this in theaters. I want to go do Barbenheimer, but with A Bug's Life and Antz.
You could probably go for like $7 with popcorn.
Or both.
All right.
All right, Kate. Well, next week we're going to tie this up in a nice little bow with A Bug's Life. What if maybe you'll hate A Bug's Life? There's no way. You're going to love it.
How could you hate A Bug's
You're going to
Life?
hear Heinrich, I'm a beautiful butterfly.
Yeah, how could you hate that? You can't hate it.
The funniest. Like, I think if you had asked me then, I would have said that was the funniest thing ever committed to film.
Wow.
Oh my God.
That's
me
a
and my
big
brother
claim. Big claim.
We're rolling, crying, laughing, imitating it. Anyway, all right, enough. We'll talk more next week. Or should I just not even wait, Kate? Here, I'll ask you what I'm going to ask you next week. What's better, Answer A Bug's Life?
Oh, A Bug's Life. Obviously.
Yes, all right, now we don't have to watch it.
That guy wears a cute little hat. He's an inventor.
The ladybug who's male, that's always
great.
mad.
It's great.
What's
David Hyde
Niles?
Pierce?
Yeah, David Hyde Pierce as a stick bug. All right, tune in next week. Send us voicemails.
Yeah, send us voicemails. We'll play it.
There's got to be a better way to do it. I mean,
play that?
Michael just texted that to my personal phone number, which I don't tend to give out on the podcast. So anybody else who doesn't have our personal numbers who wants to send a voicemail, you can maybe email us.
Oh, yeah.
Record a voice memo and send us a link. It's Not-Stalgia@AOL.com.
Give us a rating or review. And if you loved Antz, write in and tell me what's wrong with you.
It's beautiful. DreamWorks Pictures presents the one comedy that digs.
We Ants are running the show. We're the lords of the earth. Coming through.
Swings.
This is just a lawsuit waiting to happen.
And sweeps you off your feet.
What if we're part of this huge universe and we don't even know it exists?
Antz.
You ever wonder why they call you guys pests?
Rated PG. Now playing everywhere.